Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to cover the current affairs for the text version of this quiz. Please install GKToday Academy app. That means if you want to read this quiz, install this Academy app. The link of this GKToday Academy app is given in the description box. For regular updates, please join our Telegram channel. This is the name of Telegram channel, GKToday YouTube. This is the link. Please make sure that you join the right channel. Now we have started a new channel, Civils Academy. You can subscribe it if you find it relevant. What is the theme of virtual conference India Global Week 2020 that was being organized by UK? So the theme is Be the Revival, India and a Better New World. So the conference was organized by UK and the inaugural address was delivered by Indian Prime Minister Mr. Modi. UK was also in news because of Vaccine Summit. UK was also in news because of 5 Eyes. Under Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana, rice or wheat is provided to the beneficiaries covered under which act? So this scheme was announced in March 2020, and under this scheme, additional food grains are provided to the beneficiaries who are covered under National Food Security Act. So recently this was in news because Union Cabinet further extended this scheme till November 2020. Initially it was announced for the time period of April to June. An employee who earns a monthly salary of up to 15,000 is mandatorily required to join which security scheme? So right answer is EPF, that is Employee Provident Fund. Why this was in news recently? Because Union Cabinet has approved extension of EPF contribution till August 2020. Now what is the meaning of this EPF contribution? See, if you join any organization and if you are earning up to Rs 15,000, you will have to join this EPF, that is Employee Provident Fund. And in this EPF, you are going to contribute 12% and your employer is going to contribute 12%. So total 24% will be contributed. Which organization has signed a MOU with CBDT for mutual data exchange? So recently, SEBI and CBDT signed this MOU for data exchange. And for this purpose, Data Exchange Steering Group has been constituted for the initiative. What is the purpose of this Data Exchange Steering Group? It will review the process of data exchange between these two organizations. One is CBDT, another one is SEBI. What is SEBI? It is Securities and Exchange Board of India. Which trade association has launched a platform in New Jersey to promote trade partnership between India and USA? So recently it was announced by NASSCOM. What is NASSCOM? It is National Association of Software and Services Companies. Now recently NASSCOM was also in news as UB Praveen Rao became the new chairperson of NASSCOM. The world's largest producer of nickel and palladium, Norilsk Nickel mining company, is located in which country? So recently this company was in news because of fine by the Russian authorities, and this company is from Russia. We have already covered this event in our news section. So a fine was imposed on this company for oil spill in Arctic Ocean. Now Russia was also in news because of constitutional amendment, and as per this amendment, Russian President Putin can stay in power till 2036. Russia was also in news as recently Russia and China, both these countries, veto the approval of cross-border aid, that means cross-border help for Syria. What is the meaning of cross-border help? It means anyone from outside Syria can provide help and assistance to the Syrian people. So this was the resolution. However, this has been vetoed by these two countries, and these countries are Russia and China. What is the meaning of veto? Veto means they voted against this resolution. So out of total 15 members in UNSC, these two members voted against this proposal. Now UNSC is United Nations Security Council. Recently India got re-elected as the non-permanent member of United Nations Security Council. Amadou Gon Coulibaly, who passed away recently, was the Prime Minister of which country? So he was the Prime Minister of Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is a country in West Africa, and the official language of this country is French, and recently it was in news as the Prime Minister of country passed away recently. His name was Amadou Gon Coulibaly. Syed Ishtiaq Ahmed Jafri is the real name of which famous actor who passed away recently? So it is the name of Bollywood actor Jagdeep. He passed away recently, and he was famous for his role as Surma Bhopali in a well-known movie Sholay. Which special week is observed by the United Nations from 6th of July to 10th of July? So it is Counter-Terrorism Week. Which state has become the first to use space technology to safeguard the government land? So it was already covered in our yesterday's news section, and it is Odisha. Recently, Odisha Chief Minister Naveen Patnaik launched Blueis initiative. What is the full form of Blueis? It stands for Bhubaneswar Land Use Intelligence System. So with the help of this platform, the Odisha state government is going to use space technology and artificial intelligence technology to safeguard the government land. Which two countries became the first in Southeast Asia to eliminate measles and rubella diseases? So these two countries are Maldives and Sri Lanka. So the target year was 2023. These two countries have eliminated measles and rubella diseases. Which country is reported to build 6 to 8 nuclear reactors per year from 2020 to 2025? So it is about China. And China is having a target to increase its nuclear capacity to about 200 gigawatt by 2035. China was also in news because of misuse. China was also in news because of internet system, as recently China successfully completed its maiden flight of aircraft fitted with its own high-speed satellite internet system. The IIT Alumni Council is setting up the world's largest molecular diagnostic lab in which city? So this will be in Mumbai, and it is going to be the world's largest molecular diagnostic lab. And the name of this lab is Mega Lab Mumbai. Now, this is going to be in Maharashtra. Recently, Maharashtra was in news because of Project Platina. It is related to plasma, and recently India's first plasma bank was opened in New Delhi. As per the Clean Air Counter online tool, which city had a maximum loss due to air pollution during the first half of 2020? So it was already covered in our yesterday news section, and this is New Delhi. So the name of this tool is Clean Air Counter. This has been launched by the environmentalist, and as per this tool, the maximum economic loss due to air pollution was in New Delhi. Which Indian state's cabinet has cleared the startup policy to promote startup in the state? So this policy is related to state government of Uttar Pradesh. Recently, Uttar Pradesh was also in news because of Vikas Dubey. So Vikas Dubey was gangster. Now, from exam perspective, one important thing is there, and it is Mahakaleshwar temple. So he surrendered in this temple. Now this temple is situated in Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh. Now one important thing is that the Kashi Mahakal Express connect Omkareshwar, Mahakaleshwar and Kashi Vishwanath temples. What is Kashi Mahakal Express? It is the third private train by IRCTC. So the third private train connect Indore and Varanasi. Indore is in Madhya Pradesh, Varanasi is in Uttar Pradesh. And this train connect this Mahakaleshwar temple also. Now this is third private train. The first two private trains are Lucknow Delhi Tejas Express, and second one is Ahmedabad Mumbai Tejas Express. Amazonia 1, that is to be launched by the ISRO, is a satellite of which country? So it is a satellite of Brazil. It was recently in news because ISRO is going to launch this satellite, and it is the first Earth observation satellite of Brazil. Now the president of Brazil is Jair Bolsonaro. Recently Brazil was in news as Brazilian Marcos Trojo became the new president of New Development Bank. Which union ministry has started the project to reprint Mongolian Kanjur manuscripts? So this is a project of Ministry of Culture. What is Mongolian Kanjur? It is the most important religious text in Mongolia. So the Ministry of Culture is working on this project of reprinting this Mongolian Kanjur, and this is being done under National Mission for Manuscripts. Which armed force of India has directed its personnel to delete 89 mobile applications including Facebook, TikTok and PUBG? So this was recently announced by Indian Army. Now recently Indian government banned 59 mobile applications, and this was done as per the provisions of Section 69A of IT Act. Apart from that, recently government started Atmanirbhar Bharat App Innovation Challenge to promote the indigenous app. What is the meaning of indigenous app? That means made in India app. And for this purpose, this entire challenge has been divided into 8 broad categories. That means you can develop applications in these 8 broad categories. And this is a challenge which has been announced by Niti Aayog in association with MEITY, that is Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology. The first international cricket match after the COVID-19 commenced between England and which other country? So it is between England and West Indies. It is test match, and the English team is led by Ben Stokes and West Indies team is led by Jason Holder. So these were the most important questions. Now we are going to cover some important news. Feel free to skip it at your own risk if you do not like the format. So first news is Supera Shield. So there's an Indian manufacturing company and the name of this company is Loyal Textile Mills. So recently this company was in news as it has launched first of its kind reusable PPE, that is personal protective equipment kits. Next news is National Fish Farmers Day. So it is celebrated on 10th of July every year. Next is AppStar 6D. So it is a communication satellite that has been launched by China recently. Next is Matala Rajapaksa International Airport. So this airport is in Sri Lanka and it is considered as the world's emptiest airport. So this airport is a classic case of debt trap by China. So this airport has been developed by Sri Lanka by taking high interest loans from China. Now this airport is not generating enough revenue to pay back the loans. Next is Mahavir, the soldier who never died. So recently this book was in news as it became the bestseller, and it is a book on India-China War of 1962, and the authors of this book are A.K. Srikumar and his wife Rupa Srikumar. Next is market borrowings. So in terms of market borrowings, Tamil Nadu is on top position as per a report by RBI. Next is EU Green Building Leadership Award. So recently IOC, that is International Olympic Committee, won this award for its new headquarters in Lausanne. So IOC won this EU Green Building Leadership Award for 2020. Next is Google Currents. So Google has rebranded its Google Plus and its new name is Google Currents. Google Plus is a social media platform of Google. Next is Reneem El Velili. So she is a player from Egypt and she is a squash player. She was in news as recently she announced her retirement. Next is Sukhbir Singh. So recently Bollywood singer Sukhbir Singh was in news as he was appointed as the brand ambassador by Luxury Ride. What is Luxury Ride? It is a company which has a business based on luxury cars. Next is Rajkiran Rai. So recently Rajkiran Rai was in news as he was given the extension of 2 years as the CMD of UBI. What is UBI? That is Union Bank of India. Next is Aseem Digital Platform. So this platform was launched by Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. What is the name of this platform? It is Aseem. What is Aseem? It is Atmanirbhar Skilled Employees Employer Mapping. Next is 15th meeting of India European Union Summit. So this meeting was co-chaired by Prime Minister Mr. Modi along with the President of European Commission and President of European Council. The President of European Council is Charles Michel and President of European Commission is Ursula von der Leyen. Next is Indian Pandemic Risk Tool. So recently IRDAI has formed a working group to study the recommendations on the formation of this Indian Pandemic Risk Tool. What is IRDAI? It is Insurance Sector Regulator. So these were the most important questions of today's quiz. Now homework. So first and foremost is what is GSEC, that is Government Securities. Second homework is what is difference between GSLV and PSLV. And third homework is what is RATS. This RATS is associated to SCO. So that was all for the day. Thank you.